Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to our channel Info Island, and also welcoming you all to our daily current affairs video where we bring you the latest news and events from all around the corners of the world. So guys, as you're aware, it's 11th of July 2023 today, and we have got all the information, important current affairs that were there in the highlights recently and made it to today's update. As you guys are aware, I'm your host and your host Jyoti, and today we will be discussing the top news stories. So, yes, let's quickly get into the video and look for those top stories and events and current affairs news for today that we have brought up for you guys in order to help in your daily preparation of competitive exams. So, let's quickly move into the video. Okay, so yes, firstly, we will be looking for the top 10 questions of those current affairs, news, and events that were there in the highlights recently. And then further in the video, after these questions, we will be sharing the answers with you. So, first up, we have question number one. Which of the following state or union territory is associated with Swarnim Himalaya campaign? And the options are option A, Assam, option B, Uttarakhand, option C, Himachal Pradesh, or is it the option D, West Bengal? By the time you guys are guessing the correct answer, let's move to the next question, that is question number two. Which of the following institution approved the 6G vision framework? And the options are option A, NASCOM, option B, Niti Aayog, option C, ITU, or is it the option D, that is IMF? I hope you guys have guessed the correct answers by now. So yes, let's move to the next question. That is question number three. Which of the following Indian armed force is the host of Tarang Shakti multinational air exercise? And the options are option A, Indian Army, option B, Indian Navy, option C, Indian Air Force, or is it the option D, that is Indian Coast Guard? Next up, we have question number four. Which of the following union ministry hosted the Divya Kala Mela fair? And the options are option A, Ministry of MSME, option B, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, option C, Ministry of Defense, or is it the option D, that is Ministry of Science and Technology? Time for our next question, that is question number five. The Cabinet granted approval for ratification of Headquarters Agreement, that is HQA, between India and which of the following institution or bloc? And the options available are option A, BIMSTEC, option B, CDRI, Option C, ISA, or is it the option D, ASEAN? Time for our next question, that is question number 6. Which of the following city is the host of International Conference on Green Hydrogen? And the options are option A, Mysuru, option B, Bangalore, option C, New Delhi, or is it the option D, Pune? Moving to the next question, that is question number 7. What is IOD in meteorology, which is in news recently? And the options are option A, Indian Ocean Dipole, option B, Internal Oceanic Disturbance, option C, International Ocean Distribution, or is it the option D, that is Indian Ocean Disturbance? Time for our next question, that is question number 8. When is the International Day of Parliamentarism observed by the United Nations? And the options are option A, 30th June, option B, 1st of July, option C, 5th of July, or is it the option D, 10th July? Next question we have, Mira Paibi is associated with which of the following Indian state? And your options are option A, Kerala, option B, Madhya Pradesh, option C, Uttar Pradesh, or is it the option D, Manipur? Next up, we have the last question for today's current affairs video. That is question number 10. Ministry of Defense entered into a contract with which of the following company for medium refit with life certification, that is MRLC in short, of INS Shankush? And your options are option A, Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders, option B, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, option C, Bharat Electronics Limited, or is it the option D, Defense Research and Development Organization? Okay, guys, so those were the important top 10 current affairs question. And yes, whether you guys have guessed the correct answers or not, it's time to reveal the answers, and let's have a look on that. So yes, let's quickly move into the video and look for the answers. The correct answer for question number 1 is option C, that is Himachal Pradesh. Swarnim Himalaya campaign is organized to remove plastic waste from the Himalayan region. The campaign has been initiated by the team Healing Himalaya. It was organized in partnership with the Himachal Pradesh Environment, Science and Technology Department, Forest Department, Himachal Pradesh Police, and the civic body of Shimla. Moving to the next answer, and the correct answer for question number 2 is option C, that is ITU. And yes, all of you all who have guessed option C as the correct answer, they are absolutely correct. The 6G Vision Framework has been officially approved by the International Telecommunication Union, that is ITU. The Department of Telecommunications, Ministry of Communications, representing India, has played a pivotal role in formulating this framework. Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji had released India's 6G Vision, Bharat 6G Vision document on 23rd of March 2023. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 3 is option C, that is Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force is making preparations for a large-scale multinational exercise called Tarang Shakti, which will involve the air forces of 12 nations, with 6 nations joining with their aircraft and the remaining 6 as observers. This exercise is said to be the largest air exercise held in India. It aims to strengthen military cooperation among participating air forces and enhance inter- interoperability and synergy in joint operations. Moving to the next answer, and the correct answer for question number 4 is option B, that is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Divya Kala Mela was recently organized at Jaipur, Rajasthan. During this event, 100 Divyang artisans, artists, and entrepreneurs from around 20 states and union territories will showcase their products and skills. Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities is organizing the unique event showcasing the products and craftsmanship of Divyang entrepreneurs and artisans from all across the country. Next up, we have the correct answer for question number 5, that is option B, CDRI. The Cabinet has granted approval for the ratification of the Headquarters Agreement, that is HQA, between India and the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, that is CDRI. The ratification of the Headquarters Agreement between the Government of India and the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, that is CDRI, will enable the granting of exemptions, immunities, and privileges as outlined in Section 3 of the United Nations. Privileges and Immunities Act 1947. Moving to the next answer, and the correct answer for question number 6 is option C, that is New Delhi. The International Conference on Green Hydrogen is scheduled to take place in New Delhi from 5th of July to 7th of July 2023. The primary objective of the conference is to establish a comprehensive green hydrogen ecosystem and accelerate progress towards global decarbonization goals by leveraging the potential of green hydrogen. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 7 is option A, that is Indian Ocean Dipole. The Indian Ocean Dipole, that is IOD, is defined by the difference in sea surface temperature between two areas: a western pole in the Arabian Sea and an eastern pole in the eastern Indian Ocean south of Indonesia. The IOD affects the climate of Australia and other countries that surround the Indian Ocean basin and is a significant contributor to rainfall variability in this region. Next, we have the correct answer for question number 8 as option A, which is 30th of June. June 30 marks the annual celebration of the International Day of Parliamentarism, which commemorates the founding of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, that is IPU, in 1889. This special day was established by a United Nations General Assembly resolution in 2018 to reflect on the progress made by the parliaments worldwide in achieving predetermined goals. Next up, we have the correct answer for question number 9, that is option D, Manipur. Meera Paibi, who is a woman torch bearers, is a women's social movement in the Indian state of Manipur. The Meera Paibis, also referred to as Imas or Mothers of Manipur, and these are the women from diverse backgrounds who marching through city streets, often at night as a patrol, and in protest seeking redress against human rights violations. They enjoy widespread respect and are recognized as a formidable moral influence. They do not adhere to strict hierarchies, structures, or exhibit explicit political affiliations. Time for our last answer for today's current affairs video. That is the correct answer for question number 10, which is option A. And all of you all who have mentioned A as the correct answers, they have guessed it as completely correct, as option A is absolutely correct, which is Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders. The Ministry of Defence has recently entered into a contract with Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited, that is MTSL, in Mumbai for the medium refit with life certification, that is MRLC, of the subsurface killer, that is SSK, class submarine named INS Shankush. The overall cost of the project amounts to rupees 2,725 crores, and this is the second HDW class submarine that will undergo MRLC with upgrade of the first one, which is currently in progress, and it is to be completed by the month of August, that is by the end of next month. Okay, guys, so that's all about the questions as well as the answers for today's current affairs video. Now it's time to share some of the abbreviations that we just saw in those top 10 questions and answers that we just shared with you guys. So, guys, as I have already told you a lot of times, that these abbreviations are of key importance when it comes to the preparation of your daily competitive exams, as there can be, there can be that chance, there are chances that you might come across some of these abbreviations or some of the questions related to these terminologies. So please do memorize these abbreviations and all of those abbreviations also that we have shared in other current affairs videos. If you haven't watched that yet, please go subscribe to Info Island and look for those other current affairs video. So yes, let's quickly get into the abbreviations. So at number one, we have NASSCOM, and NASSCOM stands at National Association of Software and Service Companies. Number two, we have ITU, and the expansion of ITU is International Telecommunication Union. At number three, we have IMF, and the full form of IMF is International Monetary Fund. Next, at number four, we have MSME, and the full form of MSME is Ministry of Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. Next, at number five, we have HQA, and the full form stands at Headquarters Agreement. Next, at number six, we have BIMSTEC, and the full form is Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. Next, at number seven, we have CDRI, and the full form of CDRI is Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure. Next, at number eight, we have ISA, and the full form of ISA is Industry Standard Architecture. Next, at number nine, we have ASEAN, or you can say ASEAN, and the full form is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Moving to the next abbreviation, that is at number 10, we have IOD, and the full form of IOD is Indian Ocean Dipole. Next, at number 11, we have MRLC, and the full form of MRLC is Medium Refit with Life Certification. Next, at number 12, we have INS, and the full form of INS is Indian Navy Ship. Next, at number 13, we have 6G, which is very commonly used by each and every one of us. But still, there are multiple users who are still, consuming 6G. but they are not aware about the G, that what this G stands for. So here G is sixth generation. At number 14, we have a GOI, and the full form is Government of India. At number 15, we have IPU, and the expansion of IPU is Inter Parliamentary Union. Next, at number 16, we have MDSL, and the full form is Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. Next, at number 17, we have SSK, and the full form of SSK is Subsurface Killer. And at number 18, which is the last abbreviation of today's video, so it's IAF, and the full form of IAF is Indian Air Force. Okay, guys, that's it. That brings us to the end of today's segment of Daily Current Affairs. We hope you found this information useful and informative. And if yes, if you did found the video useful and informative, then do not forget to subscribe to our channel Info Island and stay tuned with us for more such daily updates in the future also. And yes, do not forget to keep yourself updated with the latest news and events that we bring up to you guys every day. Thanks for your time. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Info Island, and also hit the bell icon given next to the subscribe button so as whenever we come up with a new video, you guys are notified about it. Thank you so much for watching. Let's keep learning, keep sharing, and keep supporting each other. Thank you so much.